It's Election Day in California City, the vote that could spell the future of one of Kern County's smallest towns.
Kids just can't get enough of Fortnite. We hear from parents and teachers trying to get them back into the student mindset.
And police shift their policy on parking, the surge in tickets being issued and what's behind it.
Live in high definition from KPAK-TV in Bakersfield, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Rochelle Murcia.
And I'm Dave Gonzalez. A video game seems to be taking over lives around the world. It's called Fortnite, and players say it's addicting.
And that can be a problem as kids are heading back to school next month. Eyewitness News reporter Emma Goss explains how parents and teachers plan to deal with the gaming distraction. Emma?
Dave, Rochelle, when it comes to cell phones in the classroom, teachers have had to compete for students' attention for years. But Fortnite's captivating students in a way that hasn't been seen before. Malachi Short is starting high school this year, which means he'll have less time to play his favorite game.
Their day in the classroom a little less Fortnite-y.
I reached out to a lot of Bakersfield parents about this story, and many of them said they've set a policy at home where their kids do chores to earn extra hours that they can spend on Fortnite. But others say their kids will sneak time on the game no matter what boundaries they set. Reporting in studio, Emma Goss, Eyewitness News.
All right, Emma, thanks for that. Other news tonight, California City is voting tonight on a tax that could save its shrinking fire and police departments.
Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Platt joins us live from Cal City with the latest on that vote. Jeff?
Yeah, here in Cal City is the day to vote, and polls are only open until 8 o'clock, so just a few more. It happens. Live here in California City, Jeff Platt, Eyewitness News.
All right, Jeff, thank you.
If you park your car in downtown Bakersfield, you want to hear this. Hundreds of parking tickets have been given out over the past couple of weeks, and police do not plan on slowing down anytime soon.
An Eyewitness News investigation back in March revealed that police actually took a 3-month break from writing parking tickets. Eyewitness News reporter Kristen Powers tells us what's changed. Kristen?
That grace period is over. Earlier this month, police hired 2 parking enforcement technicians, and they've been busy handing out more than 300 tickets in the past 3 weeks.
For a good chunk of time, it seemed you could park anywhere downtown.
Come do your business, leave, don't park there all day.
And of course, not everyone was thrilled about the uptick in enforcement, but police say this is just the start. Within the next month, they plan to hire a 3rd technician to patrol areas around Bakersfield College. In studio, I'm Kristen Powers, Eyewitness News. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kristen. Another hot one out there, but it's also really hazy. Let's go ahead and turn things over to Miles Musio. Look at our forecast. Hi, Miles.
Hi there, Rochelle. Yeah, very hazy today. In fact, the air quality is through the roof here in the South Valley. In fact, an air quality alert out for that. And also some clouds over to the east of Bakersfield up through the Lake Isabella area. And you can see the 70% chance for a light shower through 8 o'clock in the Kern River Valley. Temperatures in the 90s there. Tomorrow, I think the air quality will be a little bit better. We'll talk more about that and the chance for a cooling trend in the forecast in just a few minutes. Dave and Rochelle, back to you.
All right, Miles, thank you for that. A federal judge in Seattle has issued a temporary restraining order stopping the release of those blueprints that are needed to make guns with 3D printers. Democrats on Capitol Hill introduced legislation to stop the online publication altogether. In April, the government settled a case with a nonprofit group responsible for the blueprints. That would allow them to start publishing those blueprints online.
We were informed that we would have lost this case in court, or would have likely lost this case in court based on First Amendment grounds. We took the advice of the Department of Justice, and here we are right now.
8 states and the District of Columbia are suing to block the federal government's settlement and keep the blueprints from being posted online.
Firefighters are still struggling to contain deadly wildfires all across the state. Chris Martinez has more from the Carr Fire, which is now the 7th most destructive in state history.
Streets are quiet and mostly deserted in fire-ravaged Redding neighborhoods battle the flames. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Redding, California.
Some bad news for Tahone Ranch. A judge has now ruled against a massive housing project that was to be located along the Grapevine. The plan was to build an 8,000-acre housing development near the Tejon outlets. It would include at least 12,000 homes. However, a judge is concerned with the county's projection on how much traffic will increase in that area. Opponents of the project say that it will add 10,000 more cars to already clogged freeways. Looking ahead, another hearing is scheduled for February of next year. In that hearing, a judge will explain what traffic concerns must be addressed before the project can move forward.
A man accused of battery and theft took a plea deal today. Back in May, police say Rodrigo Marin shot himself and a Domino's employee on Brundage Lane. It happened when he tried to steal food from the store. Employees tried to stop him, and his gun fell out and went off. Marin pleaded no contest to carrying a concealed, unregistered gun as well as battery and attempted theft. The 4 other charges facing him were dropped. He will be sentenced next month. Still ahead here, another innocent woman killed in the crossfire. The LAPD now taking a harsher look at its policy.
Also coming up here, President Trump talking about a government shutdown. We'll tell you what's at the center of the debate.
And reports of more nuclear activity in North Korea, how White House officials are dealing with the regime.
And our air quality is bad right now. It's unhealthy in the South Valley. The good news is that it will be getting a little bit better tomorrow. And more good news, temperatures will slowly be going down over the next few days. We'll investigate the cooling trend coming up.